stream, but yeah, I probably actually, but don't go there. Just stay here with us. But yeah, he's exceptionally talented. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does. But I think we are going into gameplay now. Getting started. What is the first match? It's going to be Hackoru and Colinies against MkLeo and his teammate, who I believe is Big Boss.
Yes. And no Banjo either. I like that. Okay. So, you know, you mentioned a
solid team, though.
Yeah.
You know, you got both fine.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so definitely fun. A lot of good easy third, but
I think it's another thing is, so I was talking before about how disruptive Banjo can be. That's good and bad. Because, I mean, you have the eggs and you have the grenades, but you also have that side B. And if your partner isn't in sync with you, they could perish very early. Right now, Hackoru is struggling to get back on stage with the early up B, and he's going to lose his stock to Leo with that excellent dash attack.
Yeah, good to see Leo back piloting Ike. I know this is a character I think he used last week to actually take up that invitational tournament that he ended up winning over Meister through losers. I think Ike was the thing that really brought that whole thing back for him. So I'm glad he's sticking with the Ike, and it looks like, it's pretty efficient as far as I can tell. I mean, you know, this is a guy, remember, he actually started out this game piloting Ike and just having a ton of good results. So kind of almost getting back to his roots in a sense. And him teaming up with his Big Boss guy, who's not disappointing by any means. He still has 3 stars holding his own weight. Same with Colonies, though. Ever since he hacking Colonies, not on any of their mains, but still finding themselves in a position to take this first game.
Well, Colonies actually, Colonies does main Roy apparently now. I thought he was more of a youngling player.
Yeah, I thought he was a youngling. Oh,
yeah, I think it's a relatively, like, it happened a while ago, but you're right. I sort of see Colonies and I think of youngling. So that's my fault. But he's been playing Roy for a while. Very talented player. We'll see how he does here. Looks like they are slightly ahead. Yeah, especially after getting rid of Big Boss there.
Yeah, but I think that like what you said about the whole him playing Toon Link or Young Link is that, like, again, that's to be also careful that you dealing with structure. I feel like when you're playing double, sometimes that projectile character, if like it's not practiced with your teammate, it can actually end up being a huge hindrance. And I definitely hit Malcolm quite a few times with that soccer ball from weak. So I know I was like, you know, if you're like, you know, you're going about your business as a projectile character, and the next thing you know, like,
oh wow, easy cleanups there for MkLeo. Back-to-back removal of stocks. That was really good. He actually puts them quite solidly back in the lead with my man Big Boss. It's Rob. What is it with Rob and doubles, man? They just be showing up. I don't know. I'm mad about it.
I think he gets a huge buff from online, if I'm being honest. Rob was already a good character, but I think a projectile character in a game where you're just inherently, it takes a little bit longer to react, especially a projectile character that can also box up close in case you get close to him and can rob away stocks, steal stocks with stuff like that side B. I think Rob just has the perfect makings of a Wi-Fi character, and in doubles it's even better because he's so heavy that he can stock tank. We saw that from 8-Bit Man in last week's tournament. Now it looks like Big Boss is repeating that trick.
Yeah. Well, as we, keep it going.
Oh, God.
Oh, goodbye.
That lasted so long.
Yep. Clean awareness on his part. Go for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking this first. Yeah. All right. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this first game is over. No reason to like really change that up right there. Like, yeah, we already got the lead. Don't even have to finish the full grab. I'm gonna hit both y'all. Go ahead and finish the game. Good stuff.
Nasty.
The squad right there.
Yeah, Leo and Big Boss coming out big, looking just indomitable there. I mean, that was a display, and I think it's very important to sort of come out strong in these kind of things because it sort of sends a message to the rest of the teams like, hey, we are the team to beat. So they're gonna take game 1 there.
You know what I really enjoy about this pairing is the fact that, okay, like both, obviously on the other side with Fire Emblem characters, like it can be pretty easy to edge guard Ike depending on how he's coming back. Well, I feel like Leo's a little more secure coming back because Rob, like, he can still cover you even if he's across the stage, right? Just having projectiles and stuff like that. So I feel like Leo can, like, he can take more risks and be at ease that he'll be able to get back to the stage safely knowing he's got a talented Rob at that watching his back. So kind of works out nicely.
Yeah, Rob is super supportive. Rob can do so many things at so many. He's so good at supporting his teammate if he's getting juggled. He's good at holding stocks. He's really good at covering too. So if we get a situation where somebody bounces and they have to tech or roll in or roll away, Rob can cover with exceptionally strong options. I mean, if you up smash somebody out of a roll in, geez, their stock might be gone at like 100, 110, 120. So he really covers so many bases.
Yeah, I think Rob is definitely a good teammate. I mean, I feel like we were, you saw a lot Rob last week too with 8-Bit Man, and unfortunately the team that they were running was Rob DK, and so there was a lot of potential to get juggled all over the place. But even then, with that team, they were still doing holding their own. So definitely don't want to take anything away from them as players, but at the same time, when it comes to this team that we're watching right now, I feel like Rob is playing the perfect back line for Ike for sure.
Straight up. So good game one. If you're just tuning in, it was Leo and Big Boss. I'm still not exactly sure who Big Boss is. If you want to enlighten me, chatters, you know what I'm saying? I see a couple of you saying, let's go Big Boss. Like, this guy, like, he win like an MkLeo sub tournament, and, prize was the team with him here. Did he gift the most subs? Like, how did Big Boss get to this situation? That's what I want to know.
Just checked out Smash Wiki. Big Boss. It's MK Big Boss. So like MkLeo, MK Big Boss. Oh, okay. That might be it. Yeah, he's sponsored by MK Gaming. Not as familiar with him. He is from Mexico, ranked number 16 on the Mexican power rankings with wins over Javi, Rugal, Blade, Sky J, Salva, Su, Wemas, and many others. So we got a very strong player here. Yeah, and again, I'm sort of in the same boat as you. I haven't really heard too much about him. Maybe he just hasn't been able to travel as much, but making a strong case for himself here. And it looks like Colinies has switched over to what we thought he was playing originally. We got the Young Link out here. I got to be honest, the Roy didn't seem to be really moving too much, but I don't know if that was Colinies' fault or if it was just Leo and Big Boss just sort of smothering him.
I think he's making the right decision right out the gate. Like, okay, obviously, that first game did not go our way. Let's switch it up. I hate when it seems like you just like you do the switch when you're down 0-2. It's just like what the hell kind of switch. No, like do it earlier and just go for the tactical switch. If you actually believe like it could have just been a character issue. So good to see the swap, and it's not doing too bad a job out the gate. I mean, Colin is definitely trying to impose his will and doing a good job here, just helping rack up that damage off the gate. And that's what you want to see too, especially when you got Hackoru right there on Lucina. Lucina, man, just one F smash away from always making an impact.
Well, you are definitely correct on that. Lucina's literally one F smash or one back air away from making that impact. So as we get back into this game, I do wonder if like the way this team is going to operate is going to swap, because I feel like when you have Roy on the screen, that Lucina was the back line, but now that you have Young Link on the screen, he could play either or. Like, Young Link can be very aggressive because he's fast, but also because he's fast and has projectiles, he can faster than other Links. So,
no lies detected.
Yeah. I think telling you the truth here.
I think one of the issues with Young Link though is that he can be disruptive, he can get in, save his teammate, and he does a lot of damage, but I feel like Young Link, more than a lot of other characters, requires like total silence for his combos. Like he gets disrupted out of his stuff easily too. Like the arrow things, the bomb stuff, his kill setups. You can't have somebody else come in there and interrupt it. There's a lot of passive interference that can happen with Young Link, as opposed to somebody like Rob who like gets his hits in and then stops. Young Link requires a lot of like 4 pieces with a lot of time in between. So it's still sort of a risk. Right now, Colin is piloting pretty well. It looks like Hackoru is actually the one who's a little bit more in danger. Only 1 stock left, trying to edgeguard Leo there. Doesn't take too much damage, has him off on the side. I want to see how Hackoru does, and Leo covering high. It's hard to react to that, especially online.
It's crazy too. Leo just immediately he's able to just recover 2 times, especially good pressure from Hack, and then just goes out there and just steals the stock from Colonies as well, just killing him from out of nowhere. Like, this guy is just always in tune to exactly his surroundings and what's going on. And one of the reasons it makes him just so deadly and just Big Boss just providing just immaculate support. As Colonies, he's lucky he got a little bit of aid, I feel like, with that bomber. That stock is going regardless. Damn. Excuse me.
Like big whelp right there, you know what I'm saying? Big whelp indeed. But yeah, I think that's what, yeah. I mean, like, what? I mean, it's basically, Ike is dumb strong, and anything that's gonna allow you to hold your opponent in position is gonna be nice. So like he's like, look, I don't care. I'm sure that they were talking about that. It's like, hey, bro, if you get a down throw,
Yeah.
I'm gonna F smash. He's like, okay, like.
Yeah,
no complaints.
that is practiced. That is absolutely practiced. Well done to Leo and Big Boss. Up 2-0, but it is best of 5. I agree with you, EE, in that like I would rather see the Young Link switch on game 2 so you can make a decision like, okay, is this do I need to go back to the first one? Now you have enough data. Is Roy better? Is Young Link better? If I've got to be honest, I don't know if it's a character thing. Just place your bets and hope for the best, because it looks like Leo and Big Boss just they look unstoppable right now.
Yeah, they've been absolutely terrific, and I want to give a shout out to Leo too, because I thought this was cool. Meister did the same thing. Like, you picked a homie from Mexico, right? So you're giving them a little bit more of a spotlight. I think that's awesome. Like, obviously we knew a little bit about Joker. I wasn't familiar with Big Boss. Love his play. You know what I'm saying? Glad Leo went with him. Leo, obviously somebody could pick anybody he wants. Glad he gave a homie from Mexico a chance to shine. And this guy's been delivering too. They just came off that game too. What was that? A 4-stock total, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, and definitely not playing around right now. This bracket is looking like it's in trouble.
Yeah, that was a pretty much a slapping right there. But I think that I feel like we kind of knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those things where we were talking about it for a while, that hey, Leo has really been, he's really been stepping it up.
Mm-hmm.
And now here we are, like, seeing how he stepped it up, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the player coordination. They're trying to get things ready. It does look like Leo and Big Boss are banning the same stages as the first one, which were Kalos, Lilat, and Battlefield. So sort of a widespread here. Kalos is absolutely huge. Lilat is way too chaotic, I think, in doubles. That's way too much. In Battlefield, a big stage, so I think they're trying to make the most of Ike's just raw KO power. They don't want people living for too long. So they're still trying to figure it out, guys. They did go to Town, obviously, for the last game. I don't know if they're going to opt for that again, because Town and City can be just so good for Ike. So it might not be the best play.
Agreed.
Yeah, well, I don't know where else. I feel like it doesn't really matter where they're gonna go. Like, I think, I think it really is just for like hey, bro, we need to play better. Like, like we just got to play better right now, because you like stage wise, I don't think there's any stage that's gonna trip up MkLeo for sure. Like, he's not like, oh no, I'm on like I'm on Battlefield. Like, he's it's MkLeo. Like, he knows what he's doing. So at this point in time, you really just got to you have to play at the best that you can. You have to play 110% when you're playing against MkLeo.
This feels silly. Colinies and Hackoru have chosen Small Battlefield.
Ooh.
Small Battlefield?
Wait,
he's playing Ike?
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. I don't like it. You don't go to PS2 against Ike. You certainly don't go to Small Battlefield, which has an even lower ceiling against Ike. PS2 is like Ike's hometown, and then they added another one. I'm really surprised by this pick, but Small Battlefield is the play. I don't know what character he's going. It sounds like he's staying Young Link. I don't know, man. I don't know about this one, Shaggy. Like, Lucina doesn't even kill off the top. Lucina kills off the side. Like,
technically, honestly, that's the weird thing about the Martha and Lucina, is that their up kill option is really good. Up smash is like really nice. The issue with up smash is that, like, it's a hard move to kind of throw out and hope for the best. Like F smash is. F smash, like, all right, so I hit the shield, but if I tipper you, you're most likely, or if I even tipper or not tipper, if I space it well, it's really hard to punish. Up smash is like, if you block it, I'm dying. Like, so.
Exactly.
Well, also in doubles too. Doubles like complicates things even further, because there's another person to punish you or another person to just knock the other guy out. It's risky, man.
It is definitely risky. There's no issues with that stage right there. All right. Okay. Risky or not, we're gonna have to see what happens here as we keep going through this year's set.
Nothing getting out of hand just yet, which is well, okay. Perfect follow from Leo right there, obviously. And again, you know, that lower, you know, just the nature of this stage is going to make it so easy for Leo to just really get these kills. Something's already clearly efficient at a counter, not finding the mark he was probably looking for. Big Boss taking the hit, so not bad, all things considered, right? I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's going better so far. They got to get rid of Leo. That's the risk, and Hack has to stay alive. I think Ike is just so much scarier, especially with that with the up B buff that they gave him. It's just such a strong KO option that you could. Yeah, you see it right there. He's just throwing it out because he went for it again. If it misses, who cares, right? It's pretty covered, especially online. Finally, Leo landing that forward tilt. Gonna try to combo Colonies. I think he expected an air dodge. Good work by Colonies, not falling for it.
Didn't give it up for free.
Never get up for free, bro. Like, you know, you're saying you gotta work for it a little bit, but Colonies, really, I mean, I'm still like, you know, I'm still really thrown off by this stage pick, but he's seemingly being able to somewhat make it work. I don't know. I feel like a bigger blast on stage should have been the way, because, like, honestly, if you want to do anything as far as killing Ike, it's Gimp. You know, like, Gimp is character. While he just wants to brute force you across that blast zone. And now that you give him close to blast zone,
oh, he's got him.
Okay.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Good catch, Big Boss, big plays. How about that?
okay, hold on, Colonies now.
goodbye.
Last stock got it stolen. Yeah. Imagine that.
You got around the edge guard and you still almost. Oh god, Colony's doing his best to stay alive. I feel like Young Link though, yeah, Young Link can be evasive, but like he's also, I don't know, Young Link falls like a lead balloon. So it's like you gotta, it's way harder to be evasive, I think, on Young Link than it is on like a character like Wario, who has a lot of verticality. Young Link he just is so fast, sometimes too fast for his own good. And there we go. He gets rid of his teammate there. Big switch.
Yeah, I thought he was going for the F smash there, but okay, now here it is.
That's cheap, bro. We should ban that.
That's
actually
so
pretty cheap,
bro.
That's cheap. That's cheap. That's banned in my house. That's banned in my house. You're not allowed to do that.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes, like, you know, you got to put the ban out for you. Like, for my mental health, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Like, not
you
even
gotta come into my house and do that to me? Absolutely not.
That's
Get the hell out of here.
That's pretty gross. And it's almost like, okay, you get in a 2v1 versus these guys, you know it's coming. Like, you get grabbed once, you know it's coming. So
No
it's like,
question.
Oh
damn.
yeah,